is going on? How is everybody doing? Forza, Forza Milan, as always. Only two words matter, really, and those two words are Forza Milan. Guys, I wanted to do a player rating today. I wanted to do a short video, but because I wasn't able to see the game live, I mean, at least I wasn't able to do the watch along. I wasn't able to do that, so I decided, you know what? I'll just do the player rating as a live, and we'll do this together, guys. We will do the player rating together. Before we get started, I want to say, first of all, 3 punti a casa! 3 punti portati tutti a casa! 3 points, all ours, baby. 3 points, all ours. 4 goals. We did concede the 2 goals, but whatever. We'll take the 3 points. First game of the San Siro, getting Udinese out of the way, a team that is always so damn stubborn to beat. We got them. We don't need to think about them anymore for a long time. 4-2. Ciao. Arrivederci. Alla prossima. It's done. So very good stuff from today, guys. So we're going to do a player rating together, guys. And I want to know what you guys think, too, about the players. We're going to go through the players. I have a nice little presentation for you. We're going to watch the highlights of the game, too, together and analyze and see what we all think. And listen. Usually the first game of the season is always the most, not the most difficult, but it's a very difficult game. It's always a very difficult game. I thought the team did really well today. You know, score 4 goals against Udinese, that's not easy. That is not easy. Now, there's something to be said about conceding those goals. Guys, we conceded goals on set pieces from Vicenza, from Pergolettese, and from Udinese too. We keep on conceding these goals, all headers. All 4 goals that Milan conceded were all headers. So there's something to be said there. Did Maldini see in the future and said, we need Botman, we need a Botman, we need one of these tall defenders that can play well with the head? That is something that we should definitely address, because it is something that maybe could be worrisome in the future. But as for now, guys, let's get straight into it. Why don't we start with the highlights of the game? Let's go through the highlights. You know, whatever. I hope this is not going to be an issue. I don't think I'll get a copyright, but I think I'll be fine. But let's go through the highlights of the game first, and and then we'll do a player rating together, guys. Come una squadra, like a team. We will do a player rating together, like a team. Hopefully these things go well. It is what it is. But listen, before we get going, okay, so let's start right here. Let's analyze this moment right here. So right away from the get-go, Milan gets scored on, and look who is at fault here, guys. Who do you think is at fault? So I believe the player that scores is either this guy. Let's see. Oh, so it's that guy right there, and it looks like it's Rebic and Leao that are on that. Yeah, Rebic and Leao. So Rebic and Leao not doing a great job here. Maybe Rebic should have gotten in front of him instead of staying behind him. And maybe I wouldn't give so much. I don't think it's Leao at fault. I think here the defender already lost his man by then. So Rebic here already lost the player at this point. I wouldn't say this is Leao's fault. I wouldn't put Leao here. I would say, you know, whatever, it's his fault. Who cares? Whatever. He got scored on. I'm not saying that we have to do anything. It's just the facts. He got beat right there. Yeah, right there. Rebic got beat. He definitely should have done better right there. Rebic should have been in front of him instead of behind him. Right there. So Rebic allowed that to happen. Dormita di Rebic. You see right there, Rebic should have looked. Instead, he's looking at the ball, but he should be looking at the defenders. Guys, coaching 101. During the corner kicks, you should be looking at your defenders, not at the ball. You should be looking at the defenders. So he is not looking at the defender. This defender is going to get in front of him. Sorry, he's not looking at the Udinese player. The Udinese player gets in front of him. It's too late by now. The advantage is with the Udinese player. He jumps too late. So 1-0 right away, huh? 1-0. This is how we're starting the season? Damn. This is how we're starting the season. Wow. And this guy keeps on scoring against us, huh? No mercy, this guy. Okay. So what do you guys think? How much of that was Rebic's fault? Should it be? Should we castigate him? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Are you dumb? It's Leo's fault. This guy. How is it Leo's fault? I'm not even gonna address that. Whatever. Rebic and Leo maybe got in each other's way. Well, I don't think Leo had anything to do with that because when the Udinese player attacked the ball, Leo was pretty far from the ball. That was Rebic's guy. But whatever. Sure, blame it on Santa Claus. How about that? We got Paul Gaby. Let me say hi to everybody, guys. I forgot to say hi to everybody. What's up, Yang Go? What's up, guys? The members, guys. Later on, I'm going to open up the line only for members. Only members only. So I'm going to put a link in the community post for members. But it is what it is. Today's game was weird game. We didn't play in full gear and we still managed to score 4. Yeah, at least we scored 4. But let's keep on going with these highlights. Let's see what else happened. And then we're going to look at the players. Okay, hopefully this thing goes smoothly. About the way the team played. So we had this moment here, right? The first moment. Was this a penalty, guys? I want to ask you guys. Was this a penalty? Was this a penalty in your opinion? In my opinion, guys, you know, if they didn't give us the penalty, I wouldn't be complaining. Let me put it that way. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take the penalty. I'll definitely take the penalty. So Eva P says 100% penalty. Tommy Oludani says no penalty. We don't mark man-to-man. We mark zone. It was Rebic's fault. Guys, let me know what you think. Was this a penalty? But I'll definitely take it. I'll definitely take the penalty for sure. But anyway, it went to the VAR. And then our good friend Theo Hernandez made the goalkeeper go the other way, and we will definitely take that 1-1. 1-1. And guys, also a player that we are going to be talking about is Brahim Diaz. That penalty came from a Brahim Diaz action. So Brahim Diaz was pretty much there for almost all the actions that brought to goal. Let's see what else you guys think about that penalty. Penalty Roy, what's up with you today? I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, winning 4-2 is better than the 1-0 we used to labor last season, or the 1-1. Remember, both times. So check it out. Last season, the only 2 teams we were not able to beat were Udinese and Juventus. Those were the only 2 teams that we weren't able to beat, but we didn't lose against them. We tied both games. Those were the only 2 teams. But this year, first game, right from the get-go, bada bim, bada boom, 4-2, get out of here. Udinese, vattene a fanculo, Udinese, ci hai rotto i coglioni. Udinese, mamma mia ragazzi, quanto mi ha rotto i coglioni l'Udinese. But anyway, I'll take that 4-2. I'll take that 4-2, and I'll take it very nicely. Well, it was 60% penalty. Depends from the referee to the other one. Ciao, Jamal. Forza Milan, good. Sam Rebic was prime Sheva today. Diaz made me eat my words. CDK is a baller, salad maker. Salad needs to work on headers. Okay, we'll get to there. We'll get to there. It's going. We have a lot to cover, so let's keep on going with. Let's keep on going with the highlights. So Krunic and Benacer. Oh, okay. So here it is. That's the goal. Calabria gets his assist. Rebic gets his goal. And again, guys, it doesn't show here, but the assist of the assist, right? As I think Hans has said in the past, the hockey assist came from Brahim Diaz. So now Brahim Diaz was participated in the first goal. He took the shot that the goalkeeper deflected, and then Brahim Diaz right here. He is the one that had a really nice play in front of box, opened the game to Calabria. Calabria with a very good assist, and Rebic, guys, what a game from Rebic, and from what was clearly his man, he missed on the corner kick that led to the goal. He definitely came back and took that goal back. Great defending here from our defenders. The defenders look really good. Leao today, guys. Leao not yet there, huh? Leao still needs to put some gas in the tank before we get to see that Leao that we saw at the end of the season. So he still needs some gas in the tank. Diaz also started last season. We will see. True, Diaz started very well last season. He got COVID, and then all of a sudden, the guy completely disappeared. Let's see if the same thing is going to happen this year. I don't think so. I don't think so because, well, I don't want to say because. I think Diaz this is his year. This is his year of his graduation year. It's now 23 going to 24. That's it. That's your year of graduation. If you don't graduate this year and become a baller this year, it's different. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So this is the year for him. He's definitely more physically. He's more mature. Mentally, he's more mature. He has a 1 year experience, 2 years experience in the Serie A. Brahim Diaz has no excuse to have a poor season. Anyway, let's keep on going. Benacer balling in the midfield. We did not look like, our possession wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. It was a little bit of a sloppy game, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. The first game of the season is usually tough. It's usually a tough game, the first game of the season, but it's okay. We will take it. Apologize for my connection here, guys. I don't know. I don't think I live in the land of 5G. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yes, I do want to say that the game was kind of sloppy, yeah? The game was kind of sloppy from both sides. It wasn't a beautiful display of football. It was a beautiful display of character, charisma, and fight and grit, but it wasn't a beautiful display of football, I gotta say. Preseason Ballon d'Or winner Messias flops again. Here we go with the hate. Here we go with the hate. Roy, did you see the piece of skill CDK did on the two defenders? The nutmeg was fire. Yeah, he did. He looked good. He looked good the few minutes he was there. Let's keep on watching the highlights, guys. I want to get into the player rating. Because I really want to get into that, and I want to do it with you guys. I want to see what you guys think too. Great defending here from Kalulu and Tomori. On the ground, impossible to beat. On the ground, impossible to beat. But in the air, they weren't there. In the air, they weren't there. In the air, they weren't there. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Something that we might address in the upcoming days of the transfer market. But on the ground, they were anticipating everything. They were being aggressive. They were kicking some major ass. Definitely kicking some major ass. And they have done this as well. Defensively looked pretty good. And Calabria too. I gotta say, the interplay between the midfield, the attacking midfield, and the strikers was kind of poor. But it was good enough. Today was about grit. It was about character. It was about fight. It was an ugly game, but an ugly game where we had some great moments, and we took advantage of those moments. But a lot of sloppy moments from both teams. A lot of sloppy moments from both teams. I thought Milan was going to dominate the ball a little bit more, but they didn't. I think Leao is not ready yet. Leao is definitely one of our, he has to be one of the spearheads. He's definitely not in form yet. The midfield, Benacer, Krunic, still waiting on them. But Benacer did have a good game. Krunic had a good game, a great. Theo Hernandez, I think, is ready. Theo Hernandez looks ready to go. Tomori, Kalulu on the ground, they look like they're ready to go. Diaz looks like he's good, and we saw Diaz even in the last friendly against Vicenza. He had a really good game. Messias, who had a great preseason, he had some moments of good ball possession, but as far as being dangerous, we didn't see much danger from Messias. And this was the second goal, guys. There you go, Messias there. Kind of same thing with Rebic, right? It's the same thing. When you defend, guys, here, coaching 101, football 101. When you defend in the box, you don't want to be behind the defender. Right? Because the moment you're behind the defender, that defender has the advantage on you. You either want to be on his side or slightly in front of him, but you can't be behind him. So this is the second time in this game that one of our forward players, gets caught in this same exact way. But beautiful goal, I gotta say. Definitely a beautiful goal. Impossible for Magnan, too far. But you see there, Messias, his reflexes, not looking, not knowing who was behind him. Not seeing that run, and once the opponent gets in front of you for the header, he wins that ball 90% of the time. So defending 101, coaching 101. This is what you want to teach your footballers, your kids. Always be in front of the opponent. And here we have Diaz. 3 goals. Diaz gets in there. A goal alla Pippo Inzaghi. Let me see something, though. Well, Messias was involved in this goal, too, so I guess Messias should get some credit as well. But this was definitely... Was he involved? No, he was not. Sorry. Definitely a goal alla Pippo Inzaghi. So 3 goals, all 3 goals, Diaz was involved in all 3 goals. He gets that 3-2. Big game for the little man, Diaz. Big game for the little man. Mike Magnan, as confident as ever. He did have a moment in the game which was a little bit so-so. It was what it was. But Diaz, a little man. Big game, little man. Okay, so at this point, the game... Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the same theme. This was a nice play here. I don't understand why they stopped it. I think Rebic was offside. Here, I thought Messias should have taken a shot when he took that. They're not showing that, but there was a foul there. Right here. Messias should have taken a shot. It's like, you have the whole goal open there. Just take the shot. Be courageous. He did not. I guess you can say that Messias in this game was a little bit shy, right? He was a little bit shy. He didn't have that pizzazz. He didn't have that fire that we saw in the preseason. He kind of held back a little bit. But at this point, I don't think Udinese really had any real clear shots on target. Aside from those two headers, I think that's all Udinese had. We'll check the stats, but I think that's all they had. This could have been a great moment here, actually. Krunic almost getting that ball through. Mamma mia, what a beauty that would have been if that ball went through. That would have been an absolute peach of a through ball. So defensively, rock solid as always, but we got to figure out what to do with the headers. And guys, let's talk about the goals we conceded. Both goals we conceded were because 2 forwards did not defend properly. Okay, and this was the next goal, and again, Brahim Diaz involved in all 4 goals. All 4 goals. Brahim Diaz with the assist, Rebic with the brace. Brahim Diaz got involved in all 4 goals, guys. What a performance from Brahim Diaz today. Let's hope he continues this performance. I'm saying, people are saying, screw Brahim Diaz, he sucks, we need De Catler. No, guys, we need all of them. This could have been a very good goal here by Leao. That would have definitely put some fuel in the tank. But we need all of them to be good. This is the thing, like a lot of times I hear a lot of some people, I'm not going to say names, I'm not going to say whatever, but it's like, no, you don't want this guy to replace the other guy. You want all of them to be great. Because that's what you want. That's when your team is going to be the strongest, when all of them are firing at full cylinders. So it's not like Brahim Diaz sucks, let's put CDK in there. No, let's have both players that are both good. What is this? What the fuck? Bro, look at these disgusting colors, man. Look at these disgusting colors. I'm not even going to entertain those colors. I'm not even going to entertain those colors. But anyway, guys, those were the highlights. Those were the highlights of the game. It was a decent game, I think. It was a decent game. It was a decent game. All right, guys, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it, and let's go one player at a time. One player at a time. Let's start with Magic Mike Magnan, guys. We're going to do this together. We're going to do this together. And I have a nice little presentation for you. Bada beam, bada boom, guys. Magic Mike Magnan. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? 6.5 from Aziz Karoui. I think Magic Mike had a pretty good game today. I think both of those goals were not his fault. I think Mike had a solid game. He wasn't really tested that much, you know. You can't really say he was tested. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. 6.5, 7, 6.5. But Messias, what's up, Anwar? We got Anwar, guys. He did a really good job in the Discord today. But Messias is doing good and got much better since I first saw him in Milan. He will be, oh yeah, he will be great. No problem. All right, guys. So from what I'm seeing, it looks like a Magic Mike is getting a 6.5. I think 6.5 is a good, is pretty good. I think he deserves 6.5. I mean, it's not like he had much to do, really, much to do. I'm seeing a lot of 7s. I'm seeing a 6.5, so the average goes down to 6.5. I mean, this guy, he just got nominated for the Yashin Awards, right? So he's in the top 5 best goalkeepers of Europe. Today was not a day that we needed him, luckily. But yeah, a standard performance from Mr. Magic Mike. Let's be honest, we really need Kessu replacement. We look sloppy sometimes in midfield without Tonali, and Pobega is so slow and is not ideal holding midfield. Whoa, guys, chill out. It's just the first game for Mboy. We have 37 games to go. Let's see what the team looks like when it starts firing on all cylinders, you know? He was good with his feet. That's why I gave him a 7. All right, got you. Okay, let's move on. What about Calabria, guys? What do you guys think of Calabria? How did Calabria do? I think Calabria had the assist. I thought he had a pretty good game today, Calabria. You know, he held the captain's armband pretty well. So, wow, look at this. We got a 6 and we got an 8.5. Damn. Calabria 7.5. He organizes the defense on, yeah, totally. 7.5. Okay, we're getting some good ratings for Calabria here, so I'm going to kind of put them all together. What I'm seeing right now is a 7. Calabria was embarrassing for that penalty incident, but he got us the penalty. What do you mean? What do you mean? He got us the penalty. So Calabria was involved in 2 goals, right? He got the assist for the second goal, and he got the penalty. Okay, so from what I'm seeing in chat, guys, it looks like Calabria is going to get a 7. It looks like that's what you guys are saying. So Calabria gets a nice 7. Well deserved. Calabria gets a nice 7. I think it was well deserved. The Calabria hate is unreal, but Calabria needs to get better too. He lost a few balls here and there. Yeah. It wasn't his best performance. I think the 7, which I agree with, and basically I'm kind of averaging everything I'm seeing from you guys, is mostly based out of the fact that he got that penalty and and he got an assist. I'm seeing a lot of 7, 6.5, yeah, 7.5, 8.5. So this one is definitely a 7. His crosses were really bad, according to Eva P. No way. Well, I mean, his crosses were really bad. The cross that mattered was the cross that got us the goal. You know, I mean, how many crosses can a fullback put in a game? You know, 6, 7, 6, not maybe 1 or 2 usually connect. He did get the one that connected. Okay, interesting, Paul. Paul is very interesting takes by Paul. He's pretty much saying Calabria is not good because got us a penalty. Very strange. I don't get it, but okay, it is what it is. Let's move on, guys. What about Pierre Kalulu? Very good game from Pierre Kalulu, I think. Let's see how he did today. Pierre Kalulu had a very good interception in the box. I thought he on the ground. Kalulu and Tomori are unstoppable. Again, Kalulu left off from. Started from where he left off, pretty much. On the ground, nobody can pass him. I don't really fault him for the goals either. I don't think he was part of that. He wasn't part of that. I think Kalulu had a good, solid game, as always, especially when we really need our defenders to do well against this one here. So what am I seeing? I'm seeing a 7, 7.5. I'm seeing 8, 7.5. We're looking like a high score here. 7.5, 7, 7.5. Guys, this has to be a 7.5 from what I'm seeing. This has to be a 7.5 from what I'm seeing. And I think it's deserved because, again, none of those goals were his fault. I thought actually he did a great job in covering the groundwork, right? Anticipating, never lost possession. He was very good. He was very good, and he had a super tackle. He had a super tackle in the box. So I think the 7.5 is well deserved. Maybe we might say it's a little bit too much, but I'm going off of what you guys are saying. Pierino ti amo, ragazzi. Pierino ti amo. I'm going off of what your guys are saying. I'm seeing a lot of high scores, so I think 7.5 is the correct one. 7.5 here from Michael. Lucas says, Calabria hate isn't real. How does Kalulu have a higher rating? Well, I think Calabria did have some mistakes here and there, and his high rating was because he was involved in the goals. But Kalulu's defensive job today was very good. Very good. So, and I'm going with what you guys are saying. I'm going with what you guys are saying anyway. So, all right, guys, what about Franco Ficaio Baresi Tomori? What about him, guys? I thought same thing, guys. Same thing, just like Kalulu. Super performance on the ground. Aside from those two headers, Udinese did not have any chances to shoot. Had no real chances. Tomori and Kalulu did their job. So what do we give Tomori, guys? Let me see. 6.5, 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, 6. In my opinion, Tomori 5.5. He was not focused. Okay, so maybe a little bit lower for Tomori from what I'm seeing here. Right now, what I'm seeing, the average is somewhere around 6.5. So according to a lot of you guys, he did not have a performance that was as strong as Kalulu's. Okay, Tomori got caught a bunch of times where he was not focused at all. Yeah, but Udinese did not really have any real chances aside from those two headers, and it's because Tomori and Kalulu held them at bay. Okay, so guys, it has to be a 6.5 from what I'm seeing. It has to be a 6.5 from what I'm seeing. According to what you guys are saying, it has to be a 6.5. So Tomori gets a 6.5. And I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Kalulu, big performance today. Calabria had the goals. Tomori, 6.5. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Give him a 7. Kalulu was better. No, I mean, listen, I'm going to do the average from what I'm seeing. I'm going to be fair here. I'm not gifting anything to any players. So let's move on. What about the train? The train. Theo Hernandez, guys. What do we think about Theo Hernandez? What did you guys see? I thought he had, he stepped up. He definitely stepped up on the penalty. He had some good moments of him running forward with the ball. He's doing the Theo Hernandez thing. But also defensively, he was really good, right? I mean, maybe you can say he was at fault for that second goal because the cross came from that side. So maybe he might lose something there. But Theo Hernandez looks like he's ready to play. Theo Hernandez looks like he's ready to do business. All right, so I'm seeing what am I seeing? 7.5, 7, 7. 7. There was 7 because I loved him defensively. 7. Okay, this has to be a 7, guys. It definitely has to be a 7. Definitely has to be a 7 from what I'm seeing, and I think it's a well-deserved 7. Well-deserved 7. Bravo, Theo. He is going to be our new penalty taker when Giroud is not on the field. So bravo, Theo. 8 from Eva P. He really improved defensively. Yeah, defensively he was great today. And this is what we wanted to see from Theo, right? That maturity, defensive maturity. We know he can attack, but can he defend? He's definitely doing it. Theo was meh, okay, game 6.5. Maybe the left side wasn't as fire today. You can definitely argue that it wasn't. But I don't think it was because of Theo, guys. I don't think it was because of Theo. I think it's more because Leao is not in full gear yet. That's what I suspect. All right, guys. Yes. Thank you, Anwar. Grazie, fratello mio. Guys, if you have not, smash that like button. Guys, this Serie A is going to go really fast because before we know it, we're playing against Atalanta. Ragazzi, Atalanta. We're playing against Atalanta in like a few days. This is never going to stop, guys. This is the best. The main event. Serie A is the best damn league in Europe. It's the most beautiful league. It's the most competitive league, and it's not going to stop. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. I'm getting too excited now. I'm getting too excited. Okay, so I saw Benacer there, so in that case, let's go to Benacer next. Let's go to Benacer next. And since I already saw someone putting in Benacer's name, let me see. Where is Benacer? There he is. What about Benacer, guys? Did he boss the midfield? Did he boss the midfield? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Is he ready to go? Is he ready to kick some serious ass? Benacer 6.5. What is this? What a horrible showing. We're doomed, I tell you. Benacer is 7. Trash first half, fire second half. Okay, I agree. I wasn't all that. Theo Leao doesn't track back as much, and we need a CM, yeah. All right, so I see 6.5. I see a lot of 7s. 6.5, 8 for... Oh, guys, I'm seeing some high marks, guys. I'm seeing some high marks here. If I were to average this... if I were to average what I'm seeing something like a 7 to a 7.5. First half was shaky. I thought he did a decent job at doing what Benacer does, which is, you know, be the metronome in the midfield. Honestly, possession-wise, we did not look great. And it is mostly his job to make Milan look great when we are in possession. So, but I'm seeing some high ratings. I'm seeing some low ratings. It's kind of all over the place. Should we say 7? Guys, I think we're going to settle with 7. I think Benacer gets a nice 7. I think that is the most fair rating according to the average that I'm seeing. It might be 7.5, but I think it's a 7. I think we have decided it's a 7. He was the only one who could keep the ball. Yes, in the midfield, he's definitely the best one that knows how to retain possession and doesn't lose the ball, for sure, for sure. 7 is fair. I think 7 is fair, absolutely. All right, so let's move on, guys, let's go to Skillard's favorite player of all time, the one and only, guys, bada bim, bada boom. Rade el Ballon d'Or Krunic. This man has won a Ballon d'Or, in case you don't know it. I don't want to hear anybody talk shit about Rade Krunic, because this man has won a Ballon d'Or and you have not. Lord Krunic 10, 5.5, 6, 10. That's funny. Okay, Krunic 7, too good for a sub. 10, 6. Okay, in all honesty, I think it has to be somewhere between 6 and 6.5. He was good as far as being a presence in the midfield. He was doing the dirty work. The simple passes he was getting right. Obviously, Rade Krunic did not maybe showcase his offensive skills. Not that he has many, but I think last season when he started against Sampdoria, he had a great game against Sampdoria, that first game. I would say this one a little bit less. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, I would say a 6. Guys, what do you think? I think from what I'm seeing from you guys, 6. Put some respect on this man's name. He wasn't smoked today. He was. Man deserved at least a 7 for filling in for Tonali. Neither of the goals were his fault, and he kept the transition game. That is a good point. That is a good point. 6.5. And we have Lord Krunic here in the chat. Solid. He was solid. He said 6.5. So maybe I think we're going to go to a 6.5 here. But I'm seeing a lot of 6s. Let's see. Let's do a few. That ball to Leao from the other side started a goal. Okay, so he did have a play that led to a goal. What do you guys say? 6? 6 or 6.5? I think from what I'm seeing, my eye, because some of you voted 10, so I don't know what you really mean. Since I don't know what, okay, so 6.5 it is. 6.5 it is, guys. Krunic gets a 6.5 today. I think it's fair. You know, he did the dirty work in a very difficult midfield. Difficult midfield. Krunic 6.5. Definitely a difficult midfield to play against Udinese. I voted 10, but at least a 7. He was bodying people, right? He was definitely bodying people. Yes, 6.5 it is, guys. 6.5 it is. I think that is definitely fair. I think you guys are 100% correct on this one. 100% correct. Okay, let's move on to our next player, which would be, should we go, well, let's go to Messias. Let's go to Messias first. And let's go to Messias first because let's go to Messias first because I want to talk about Diaz later. So let's go to Messias first. Let me find him. Where is Messias? Dove sei, Messias? Dove sei? Dove sei? Here you are. Eccoti qua. Not his best performance, guys. Not his best performance, huh? Okay, played Brexit football today. Messias 6.5. So Anwar thought that Messias had a pretty decent game. Messias is a 4, really bad today. 5.5, 6, 5.5. He was bad. Messias 6. Rade de Bruyne 5.5, 6, 5. Well, listen, I mean, he got it. That goal was definitely, he definitely slept on that goal. So I'm seeing a lot of low. I think what I'm seeing here from a lot of what you guys are saying is maybe a 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. He was good at pressing. I thought he was good at pressing, and when it came to possession, he did a decent job in the possession game. He definitely did a decent job in possession. He wasn't losing balls, you know. But then when it came to like being creative, right? When it came to being dangerous, he wasn't dangerous, and he let a goal slip by. So 5.5. I think I see a lot of 5.5s. Yeah, I think that's what the average is. I think it goes to a 5.5. Maybe unfair, but also I want to say Messias started this preseason at guns blazing, right? And then his showing at the San Siro maybe kind of let him down. Messias had a few clever runs to get himself open, but the team struggled to find him, but he was a 5. Yeah, a bit too harsh. Yeah, maybe a bit too harsh. I agree. I agree, a bit too harsh. I'm going to be diplomatic here and kind of go with what you guys are saying, but it is what it is. Safe does not consider pressing important, but yeah, maybe he deserves a 6, maybe a 6.5. But it is what it is, guys. I'm sure he's going to have a great season, guys. I think Messias is going to be very important for the team, so forget about it. All right, guys, let's go to Leao. Leao maybe not ready yet, huh? I don't think Leao is ready yet. Leao still finding his form. You know, for me, maybe Leao 6. What do you guys think? A 6 for Leao? He still needs to get into gear. We still need to see the Leao that we saw at the end of the season. He's heavier now. He's bulked up. So he needs to adjust to his new body weight. he needs to definitely get him in form. We know how good Leao is. We know how important Leao has been to this team, but today we just didn't see it. He's not. We got to be a little bit patient with him. He needs to get back. Also, because he was one of the last guys to come today into to training, so he's a little bit late in as far as preparation. A little bit late as far as preparation. So for me, that was a 6. But I'm seeing some really low votes, guys. Oh wow, wow! Am I seeing some really low votes? I'm seeing a 6 here, 4, 5.5, 3, 6, 6, 5.5, 5, 5, 5. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Am I really going to do this? Really? Guys, it looks like, according to RossonARI TV, the audience, his average is... Let me know if you agree, guys. This is what you guys are saying. This is what my eye is seeing. He gets a 5.5 today, so not a great performance. That is what my eye is seeing, a 5.5. He's definitely the worst on the field today. He barely contributed to anything. 5. That wasn't worse than Messias. Come on. What did we give Messias? We gave him a 5.5. No, you can't give him a 4.4. Yeah. Right. Well, guys, it's just the first game of the season. He looked worse because we know how good he is. Good point. I think a lot of it is got to do with that. He had that really poor shot, guys. Remember that really poor shot? But he almost did score. If he scored, I think he would have gotten a better, like maybe a 6.5, if he would have scored that goal. But he wasn't really involved in any of the goals, I think. Maybe he was in one, but not as one of the main actors. For sure, not the best performance from from Leao today. Yeah, for sure. His failure to double up on Theo's target led to the... And also, I do want to say that I saw a lot of passes that were going to Leao that weren't that great. Rebic had some passes that were too long. Theo had some passes that were too long. But we're seeing a lot of criticism for Leao today. Guys, it is what it is. Lazy Leao. I don't think he was lazy. I thought he ran and he worked his ass off. So I wouldn't say he was lazy. I don't want to say he was lazy. I'm just going to say that he hasn't reached full form yet. That's all it is. That's all it is. You can tell the contract situation is affecting him mentally. Maybe, Mustafa, that could be one of the reasons why. My suspicion is just that he's not. He needs to get into gear. Once he gets into gear, kind of like, guys, remember how Theo Hernandez started really poorly? Theo Hernandez started so poorly that Laird, Kratos, the god of war, was saying, we got to sell this guy. We got to sell him, remember? But then Theo Hernandez got into rhythm, he got his form, and started kicking ass. So maybe it's going to be similar with Leao. To be honest with you guys, we don't need Leao now. We need Leao when the games are going to be very important. For now, let Rebic do the goals, let Diaz score, let these guys take the spotlight. But at the back end of the season, when shit gets real, that's when we'll need Leao. That's when we will need Leao. Also, Theo didn't go up much this game, so no doubles up. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so it is Leao is one of that you can concede a bad performance. Okay, guys, so let's go to maybe the 2 MVPs. Let's do... I'm going to save Diaz for last as far as the starting 11 because in my opinion, he was the MVP. But let's go to Rebic. Let's go to Rebic. And let me know what you guys thought of Rebic. 2 goals. Big game for Ante Rebic. Big game for Ante Rebic. What do you guys think? 9. Anwar Luis gives Rebic a 9. Rebic 7.5. 8. 10. Bravo Ante. 10. 8.5. Guys, is Rebic back? Do we have a Rebic that we did not have last season? Last season, Rebic would break a nail and then disappear for 6 months. Please, do not make that happen again. We need Rebic for the whole damn season. We need him for the whole damn season. If he can be this guy for the whole damn season, we are good. Okay, guys, I'm seeing a lot of votes coming in for Rebic. It's definitely going to be a high one. It's definitely going to be a high. 2 goals. Was he involved? But he did. He was kind of at fault for the first goal we conceded. So we have 9, 7.5, 8.5, 8, 10. Merad gives him a 10. 8.5, 9. Rebic, 9. Man of the match. Rebic, 8, 9, 7, 10. What is this, guys? What does this average to? I think it's a 8.5, yeah? I think what I'm seeing here averages to a 8.5. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it averages to 8.5. So Miss Rebic gets a 8.5, possible man of the match. We will discuss that in a second, whether or not he was the man of the match or not. But definitely high score. The eye, as far as the average from what I'm seeing from the RossonARI TV community, says 8.5 for Ante. Bravo, Ante. Bravo, Ante. 2 goals from Ante. Guys, smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Rebic, 8.5, 8.5, 8.5, 9, 9, 10, 7, 9, 8. Yeah. Okay, the eye is definitely saying 8.5. My fellow Croatian, there you go, there you go. There you go. You just won Diaz as man of the match. Well, I think he deserved it. I think Diaz deserves man of the match. That's my opinion. But we're not going to talk about man of the match yet. We're not going to do that. You guys are going to decide who the man of the match is. We're going to do that afterwards. But I'm going to go to Diaz now. All right, guys. So I think 8.5 for Rebic is fair. 2 big goals. Let's see how he does in the next games. Hopefully he can continue to be the man, the myth, the legend. Where is Diaz? Diaz. Where is he? Do I not have Diaz, guys? Oh, wow. I do not have Diaz. Incredible, guys. I do not have Diaz. Incredibile. I do not have Diaz. I have to get Diaz. I thought I had all of them. How do I not have Diaz? Laird's favorite player. Laird's favorite player, guys. All right, maybe he took him. All right, guys, what do we give Diaz? Let me see what you guys think about Diaz. What are we going to give Diaz, guys? For me, Diaz today has to get somewhere between a 9 and 9.5. The guy was involved in all 4 goals. That has to be, for me, 9.5. Let's see. Diaz gained some muscles in preseason. That's why he's playing better now. Diaz MVP, 9.5. 4-goal contribution if you include how the penalty came to be. Bravo, Anwar. Bravo, Anwar. Diaz 8 MVP. Brahim Diaz is a certified 9. Such an inspiration and refreshing performance, and I'm looking forward to be happily proven wrong by seeing him continue to play like this. Okay, so we got a 10, 8.5, a 7, an 8, 8, 9, 9, 8, 8, 9, 8.5, 8.5. Diaz 9, 9. Okay, so I think the eye is saying something between 8.5 and 9 right now. Roy, stop influencing the chat. Right. I'm seeing an 8 here. Probably an 8.5. Is it fair to give him 8.9? Only right answer. I think so too. It has to be a 9 for Brahim Diaz. Guys, I will have his picture up. How did I miss Diaz? Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, Diaz 9. Okay, so guys, at this point, the question is, who was man of the match? I'm not gonna say it. I want you guys to tell me. It has to be either Rebic or Diaz. Who was man of the match? Who would you say was man of the match? You guys are going to decide. Diaz MVP. Maybe I should just do a Rebic, Renato Sanchez. Diaz, Rebic. So far it's pretty even. Diaz, 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 Diaz. It's it. That's it. It's done. Rebic, Rebic, Diaz, Diaz, Rebic, Krunic. Yeah, it looks like, guys, not only does Diaz get a 9, but he gets a man of the match. Did I influence the chat well? Did I influence the chat well? I think I did. I definitely think I did. Diaz 7, Diaz a 9, and man of the match. Yes, yeah, for sure, guys. Listen, we need Diaz to fire at all cylinders. We need Diaz to be a great player because we're going to need all of our players. We're going to need all of them. We're going to need all of them. So it's 100% Diaz for sure. All right, let's move on, guys. Who else did we see on the pitch? What did we think of De Ketelaere, guys? What was your opinion on De Ketelaere? What did you see? Did you like what you saw from De Ketelaere? I do have De Ketelaere, guys. I do have De Ketelaere. He came in for Diaz. He came in for Diaz. Diaz got a good standing ovation, and then we got De Ketelaere. I thought he did okay. I thought he did okay. You know, I mean, it's his first time playing at the San Siro. You can't really say much. But he had some good moments, good touches of the ball, good dialogue. He had some nice little movements. If we were to give him a rating, what would you say? A 7? I think 7 is not bad. I mean, he didn't play much, so he needs more minutes though. Reminds me of Beckham, really. CDK over Kaká. Wow. I saw some runs of him, but Calabria didn't pass to him. 6.5. He had an offside goal. True. CDK good control. Yeah. Very true. He had an offside goal. CDK a solid 6.5. Not enough time on the bench, but was good. Yeah, that's true. He almost had an assist pinging a ball out to Giroud. Yeah, so even though he... 6.5. It looks like he got a 6.5. Even though he did not have many minutes, he definitely showed something. He definitely showed that he's come here to work. Like, he hasn't disappointed, right? He hasn't disappointed. He has shown that he can definitely fit with the boys in red and black, for sure. The Prince. CDK will have Diaz watching on the bench soon. This guy will be... well, if Diaz... continues to play like he played today, I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Yeah, he needs a few more matches. I definitely agree with that. He nutmegged someone, give him a 7 for a nutmeg. I think the CDK was good, but a little bit slow and lack involved in pressing and defending. I did notice that a little bit too, Fuangboy. A little bit slow, I think. He needs to get used to the intensity of the Serie A. In Belgium, they play much slower. John Lay, what did you give Benacer? Benacer, we gave Benacer a 7. Kalulu save us for the game. We gave Kalulu a 7.5. I think Kalulu was one of the men of the match, so we gave him a good... Anli, no Anli yet, still a youngster. We still need to wait a little bit longer for Anli. He has better technique and passing than Diaz. Well, let's see how he performs. But I think a 6.5 for today is not bad. I think it's not bad for De Ketelaere. 6.5. All right, let's keep on moving, guys. Let's keep on moving. Let's go to the next player. Who else did we see in the pitch? What about Giroud? Not much from Giroud, hey? I would say Giroud maybe... I mean, he had some decent moments. I think Giroud, coming from the muscle fatigue, maybe not firing at 100%, even though he looked very good. He looked very good in the preseason. But let's see what you guys think. Did you see the video of Ibra in the locker room after the game, giving everyone high fives? Yes, I didn't see that, but yeah, he is super important to the team. All right, let me see what you guys think. My commentator kept saying that Origi and CDK were deceptively quick for their height. My commentator. 6-6. Okay, I see in a lot of sixes here. 6-6-6 of the number of the beast, of the number of the devil. Giroud's 6. He did nothing good and nothing wrong. Okay, 6 is pretty. So I mean, we gave Messias. No, we gave Leao 5.5, but we're giving Giroud a 6. Is that fair? Is that fair? Maybe not. Maybe yes. But it is what it is. 6 for Giroud. I thought that he didn't really have much to do today. We didn't see much of him. But it is what it is. All right. Let's move on, guys. Let's go to the next player that played today. New player. First time in his life plays in a Serie A game for AC Milan. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But what about Pobega, guys? What do we think about Pobega? How did we do? He definitely had Antonio. No invite. No invite for Antonio. No invite for Antonio. What do we give Antonio, guys? Should we give Antonio? What should we give Antonio? Before figuring out what we're going to give Antonio, let's see what we give Pobega. Pobega -1, guys. The hate is already starting. 5. Senza voto. 5. -1. Pobega's okay, so low score. Really? Does he even deserve a rating? I mean, he only played, what, 10 minutes? Terminate Pobega's contract? No way, man. This guy is crazy. Seeing Pobega was wearing... Really? I thought he was okay, guys. Slow pace. Really slow pace. 5 had a defensive mistake. Luckily, shot was blocked by Magic Mike. That's right. Okay, it looks like it's a 5 or an NA. 5. Let's give him a 5. Let's give him a 5. RossonARI TV gives Pobega a 5. Is it fair? I don't know. I'm going to go with you guys today. Since this is live, you guys are going to decide. I'm just going to put the averages together. Pobega gets a 5, only though he had a few minutes. Roy, put the link in chat and let Lucas save and die on as soon as possible. Guys, no, I do not want people just destroying and talking crap about our beloved AC Milan. Maybe I'll do a members only. I might open the live only to members. So if you're not a member, become a member, guys. Click on that button, become a member, and we'll go to the members lounge. And as a member, you will be able to come in to the live. How about that? How about that? Pobega bought Bambi on ice. Jesus. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Che cattiveria. Ma che cattiveria. Che cattiveria. Poor Pobega. I already can tell Pobega is going to have amazing games, but people are going to hate on him. I'm already seeing the future. I'm already seeing the future. All right, let's move on, guys. What about my favorite player, the best player in the world, in my opinion, maybe one of the greatest players that has ever played the game. You know, maybe one of the greatest players that has ever played the game. What about Alexis? Salad maker. What do we think, guys? Are we going to give him a high vote? Are we going to give him a low vote? What do you guys think? High rating, low rating? What is up, Hussein? Roy, I hope you're well, bro. I got to watch Milan before I went to work. What a performance, man. Second star soon, bro. Hopefully, for sure. When I saw Pobega around, I thought I saw Maguire was... Come on, guys. Really? I'm not going to even finish reading that. Guys, Salad Maker, the greatest player of football in the history of this game. Nobody better than him. I don't care what you say. But he only played 10 minutes, more or less. He only played the 10 minutes, more or less. So it's not like we can give him a super high vote. I thought he did good. He looked good. 10 out of 10. To be decided. No rate. NA to be okay. I'll go with NA. We'll go with NA for Salamakers. We'll go with NA. NA for Salamakers. Not enough time to really impose himself. It is what it is. Oh my God. I'm not even going to read that. My red. I'm not even going to read that. No rate. No rate. No rate. Give me a break. Alexis was not that bad when he came in. I feel more secure. Honestly, I thought he did good. There was a moment where, and this is what a lot of you guys in chat, not a lot of you, but some of you, a lot of you are actually very good. I gotta say, a lot of you are very good. But some of you in chat, for example, you did not see when Teo Hernandez towards the end of the game had that run. He tried to score another Atalanta kind of goal, but then he lost the ball. He passed the ball to nobody. And it was a counterattack for Udinese. But there was one man in that offensive line that turned around and sprint like Usain Bolt back in the midfield, won the ball back, and AC Milan got the ball back. Who was that man? It was Salad Maker. That is why Salad Maker is so important to this team. A lot of people do not see this. A lot of people do not see what he does when off the ball. You know, football is 50% on the ball, 50% off the ball. 50%. So it is. It is what it is. The Salad Maker, only 10 minutes, gets an NA. Let's see what you guys thought about the Salad Maker. Saif. Guys, Saif hates salad makers with a passion. How about that volley? I didn't see his... Oh, yeah, the volley outside of the box. Di Natale was that man. TikTok. Should I become a TikTok... we should do TikTok. Salah's decent, but some respect on his name, guys. Really. For reals. Respect this man, guys. Have some freaking decency. Have some decency for this man. This guy has worked his ass off for our colors. This guy, look at his face. Serious mother. Look at him. Serious. All right. Let's move on. Guys, last player that we're going to be rating today is Mr. 20 Goals himself. Mr. Hashtag 20 Goals himself. There you go. You know it. 20 goals incoming, according to Paul KB, according to Floki, according to Laert, 20 goals incoming. Let me just tell you one thing. I want him to score 20 goals. If he scores 20 goals, I will be super happy. I'll be super happy if he scores 20 goals. Why wouldn't I? I'd be celebrated. What I want from Origi is to do what he has always done. Score clutch goals. That's all he needs to do. Score your clutch goals. You will be a legend here too. People will be singing songs with your name just like they do there in that terrible town in England. They'll be singing. Just score those big goals like you've always done. You don't need to score 20 goals. The hashtag Origi20, it's a conspiracy theory. It's not real. It's not real. But I would say NA. If Salamakers gets an NA, he definitely gets an NA. So I think that would be fair. Let me know what you guys think. But Mr. Paul, 38 games. Now we're 37 games left. You already did not score in the first game. So now that 20 goal margin becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. All right, so what do you guys think? NA? It has to be NA, right? Not available. Giroud definitely looked good. I'm hyped by Origi. I mean, yeah, he's a player we didn't have last season. He's a player that we didn't have last season. Now we have an extra player. Bravo, Ante, bravo. Origi is meant for Champions League. That's where he will show up. Good point. Origi was not all that, but I know he will come a good player. Yeah, of course, guys. The guy just came from an injury. He needs time to amalgamate. He needs time to get into the rhythm of things. Of course. So we can't expect him to fire at all cylinders right now. Guys, what are we giving him? NA? NA. NA it is. And I think that is the last player for today. And there it is, guys. There it is. Our ratings are done. The RossonARI TV player ratings for the first game, done. Finito. There you go. 37 more to go. 38, one down, 37 more to go. Guys, what a start. What a start of this season, guys. What a damn start. 4-2, man. 4-2, I'm hyped. Outstanding stream, outstanding game, outstanding Brahim Diaz, outstanding RossonARI TV community. All right, guys. Actually, yes, good job. Good job, guys. We're not done yet. I was testing you. I wanted to see if you guys were prepared. You definitely are prepared. Well done. Well done. You definitely are prepared. I was testing you guys. What about Father, Il Padre, Padre Pioli, guys? What about Padre Pioli? What do we give Pioli for today's game? Now, this one here we can actually discuss, right? Did he get the tactics right? What is happening with Pioli? What is Pioli doing about all these headers we're getting scored on? What is Pioli doing about all these headers we are scoring on? But aside from that, he prepared the team really well, right? In the beginning of the preseason, right, I was saying, man, these guys look like they're having picnics. It's family gatherings at Milanello. They're not working hard. But then towards just before the season started, these guys were starting working hard. Really good games. The tactics are similar to what he was doing last year. Nothing new, really. But Pioli did a good job, I think, in preparing the game. All right, come on, guys. What are we giving Pioli today? Give me some ratings, guys. You decide. What are we giving Pioli? 10 out of 10 from Mustafa. 9 out of 5. 10 out of 10. Like the video, guys. Do it for Pioli. Let me see how much you love Pioli. Pioli's on fire. Let's do it. Padre Pioli, proper 20 out of 10. What are we giving him? 6.5. Explain yourself, Ricardas. Explain yourself. Why 6.5? 10. 9. Padre Pioli, prega per me. 8 for beating a team that drew. Good point, Oli. Well done, Oli. Good point. Remember, this is the only team, Milan, them and Juventus, both the teams that are white and black. We could not beat them last year. Both teams, we tied both of those games. All 4 of those games. 6.5, really? Guys, if you're one of those guys that has given it a low rating, can you tell me why? Because I'm curious. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Like, the football today did not look great, okay? Like, the team did not look like played beautiful football. Some of the players are not yet firing at all cylinders. We still need Leao to be firing at all cylinders. We still need Krunic is still not there yet. Calabria still maybe needs a little bit more to go. You know, I think some of these players are not there yet, and we're conceding a lot of goals from headers. A little bit sloppy, I gotta say, in possession. A little bit sloppy in possession. Hillary, what's up? Carletto Ancelotti, ragazzi, ci sta Carlo. Carlo, 5-time Champions League winner. Or is it 6? Because he won, no, he won 2 with Milan as a player, I think. No, 1 with Milan as a player, or 2. Then he won Milan, 2. Real Madrid, 2. So either 5 or 6 in total. Udinese looks like a relegation of strugglers. Really? Really? Do you think so? I think we played more direct football. Guys, for the first time in the history of this chat, Lord Krunic had said something that makes sense. So guys, I think this is a great day. Lord Krunic has finally become mature. I know he's a very young kid, but he has finally said something that is 100% correct. Yes, direct football. We are playing direct football. We're not playing the tiki-taka kind of thing. It's direct. We get the ball from the back, and we try to verticalize as much as possible, get to that goal. And playing that kind of game makes you sloppier, because the more vertical you play, the easier it is to make mistakes. You know, tiki-taka is all about horizontal, diagonal, blah, blah, blah. So a little bit easier to keep the ball playing the tiki-taka style. But playing direct football, a little bit more difficult. Great observation from Lord Krunic, guys. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Mamma mia, ragazzi. I'm impressed. Cheap early goal allowed. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, maybe he should work on that. And we got scored against Vicenza like that after a corner. We got scored against Pergolettese on a corner. Maybe Pioli needs to work on his corners. And he needs to work on his attackers defending the headers. For sure, for sure. Pioli is improving bit by bit. Pioli's a great coach, but not a top one because he's always too slow in making substitutions and adjustments. Do you think Inter will be a force this season? Yeah, of course there will be. Of course there will be. There will always be a force every season. Guys, of course. Inter is going to fight till the end, just like us, just like the other teams that are going to fight for the Scudetto. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave them. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to decide this one, and I'm going to give Pioli a 7. No, I'm going to give him a 7.5 because he did win the first game of the season, 4-2 against a team that we usually struggle. But I gotta say, he needs to work on some things right there. He needs to work on how to defend set pieces. This has always been a theme with AC Milan, those set pieces. Huh? I think he needs to work on those set pieces. But I think he's preparing the team well. And a lot of us were worried because we're playing against Udinese. You know, it's going to be this team that has always given us problems. But instead, we beat them 4-2. 4-2. I think those 2 goals we conceded are a little bit. They're not worrying, as it says in the poll. By the way, let me see what you guys voted, guys. I'm about to check the likes. I haven't checked. 1 hour and 15 minutes have gone by. I have not checked the likes yet. I'm about to check them now. If they're not at least 50, bruh, like really? All right, here we go. About to check them now. If they're not at least 50, bruh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. One hour and 16 minutes. 1 hour and 16 minutes. 1 hour and 16 minutes. I cannot get 50 damn likes. Lord have mercy. All right. The same way Pioli needs to work on his attackers defending, I need to work on you guys smashing that like button because we need you to smash that like button. The smashing of the like button is very important for the growth. Or give it a 1.5. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. Okay, all right. All right. Just say Salamaker sucks, you'll get 100 likes. There you go. There it is. There it is. All right. Guys, what a great game that was today. Even though I wasn't able to enjoy it at the fullest because I was working while the game was going on, I enjoyed it regardless. And I enjoyed the score. As a matter of fact, one thing that I have not done yet, which I will do with you guys right now, is check the stats. I have not seen the stats of this game yet, so we're going to go through them. And you better be liking that damn freaking... you better be smashing that damn like button, guys. Smash the smashing must commence. The smashing must commence. All right, let's check out these stats. Let's check out these stats. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. Here we go. This is the stat that I like the most. 4-2, wow, against Udinese. This has to become the norm. Not 1-1, not 1-0, not 2-1. 4. 4 nice dynamite goals. Forza Milan, ragazzi, Forza Milan. Come on, guys, do it. All right, let's see. Okay, nice. So 14 shots, 9, 5 on target. So last year, both games, Udinese had more shots and more shots on target. Possession, almost the same. Last year, Milan had 63, 64 both games. So the possession is almost the same. Passes almost the same. Pass accuracy, Udinese is better. Udinese last year, both games had 77%, 75%, but Milan is exactly the same. Fouls, more or less the same. Corner kicks, not bad. And here it is, guys. This is the table so far. Atalanta, Inter, Torino. My Monza lost today, but they did get to score a goal. Lecce played. They probably deserved a point. Inter was able to score in the last moment, right there. Torino has had some good purchases. They beat Monza, so Galliani's Monza. But our next game is against these guys. So how about we start to separate from the pack right away? Huh? Can we do it? Can we do it, guys? Can we separate from the pack right away? Pioli over Guardiola. Yes, guys. By the way, Guardiola is jealous of Pioli. He literally said he's jealous of Pioli. Because of the song. Pioli's still on the screen. Oh my god, guys. I didn't even freaking notice. It's because of the likes. I'm so disappointed with the likes that I didn't even notice. So I'll show you guys again. There it is. 14 shots. Possession 60-40. Pass accuracy 85. It's not bad. It's good. These are good numbers. Good numbers for the first game. Rebic, Diaz. What a performance from Diaz. Atalanta next. Yeah, we'll give RossonARI TV a 5. I will give you guys... Well, let me see where we're at with the likes. Can we get... Let's see where we're at with the likes. Mamma mia, ragazzi. The effort, the work. The effort and the work. All that effort, all that work. 52. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Join the Discord. What? To hear you guys say that Salamakers is shit? Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. It's there for all of you. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the ratings. Let me know, actually, in chat right now, if you would rather do the ratings this way, where we do it together as a community, or I can do short videos, because that's what I was going to do today. I was actually going to do a short video, but I enjoy communicating with you guys and hearing your opinions. I thought we did a good job in the rating system today, so let me know what you guys think. Should we do the ratings this way, or do you like short videos as well? The thing I liked is we didn't lose points in home. Yes, true. Did you watch the Inter game today? I saw parts of it. Okay, this way. Live much better. Live. Okay, all right. So I think it's good. This way, Roy, please. Okay. Yes, because I get to see what you guys say too, and I like what you guys had to say. All right, guys. That is all that we have for today. Player rating. Guys, amazing game. Amazing game. Live. So live it is, guys. The chat has decided. Guys, thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate you guys. Love you all. Forza Milan. Come on, let's get him, guys. There's going to be a debate live tomorrow, so watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. And then Monday, guys, we're going to have a Serie A recap of the Serie A. We're going to keep on doing Milan news. We're going to be following the market, and we're going to be doing all that good stuff. Having said that, guys, peace out. Forza Milan, like always. Forza Milan. And guys, don't forget that you can become a member of the channel, and during the week what I'm going to do is Members Lounge, where after we do our Milan news we can bring in some members, tell them what they think, and also there is a competition going on right now for the members only. So if you want to participate in that, do it. But having said that, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. It was a pleasure. It was great. Alla prossima. Arrivederci. And ciao.